The Durag Diaries, Tottenham 4, Ipswich 1, and we done the business today. 3 points, 3 wins in a row, most importantly. Boy, we ain't done this for nearly 18 months, bruv. And just finally starting to turn it around. Just when I started to count him out, just when I started to turn on him, the team's finally started to pick up some wins. It wasn't pretty, I'm not gonna lie. The first half, they could have scored 3 goals. 3 goals within the first 10 minutes. Man like Baby Bellamy, Liam Delap was moving mad today, just applying ruthless aggression. I'm gonna have to start calling him Paddy Pimbley. Man was trying to get a Dana White contract at the Contender Series, fam. I swear down. I don't know how the referee didn't give him a yellow. His elbowing man, kicking man, headbutted Danso. He put big man Danso down. Just deflecting. He's definitely Bellamy, though. He's just tenacious everywhere. He had a decent game. Amari Hutchinson, I've got to give it to them. They was giving us problems. Even in the second half when Jack Clark come on, that first 10 minutes of the second half as well, they were doing their thing. They were breaking us down. They got that offside goal, and I was like, Ange, what's going on here? We're going to have to react and make some changes because Udogie started to struggle. I think he's still picking up his match fitness against Jaden Philogene. And I expected to see that. Pedro Porro come on. Good changes from Ange. We got to give Ange a little clap on his back, because he made the changes at the right time, adapted to the game state. We saw James Maddison come on and Pedro Porro for Brennan Johnson, who also needed to manage his minutes after picking up 2 goals, which is good for him. Good for him on his return for the team. I mean, Brennan Johnson is now statistically better than the whole of the current Manchester United attack. That's crazy. That is actually crazy, by the way. But he picked up 2 fairly easy goals, ones that you'd expect him to score. The first one being a tap-in, a great move from Sonny. First of all, a great ball from Archie Gray. Archie Gray, was moving wrecky today. He was so good today. Apart from the shaky first 10 minutes, I think him and man like Bergvall, man like Torfin, that's his new name. His new nickname is Torfin. Man was moving like Torfin in season 1 of Vinland Saga. If you know, you know. He was moving crazy today, all over the pitch. We've got a real star boy. A real star boy. That's my man of the match. I didn't look at who anyone else gave it to, but Lucas Bergvall is really that guy. He's really that guy. He puts in the dog work. Viking, getting all over there, slaying man up. And then when it comes to doing the clean, passing through a little, you're seeing the little Cruyff turns. He's good with the little intricacies in the tight spaces. Bergvall was having a class game today. The young boys stepped up most definitely. But I think taking it back to that first half, I think what we done that was most important when they did put on the pressure, when Ipswich started to make a few chances, we killed them. We killed them with that first goal. Sonny stepped up. And do you know what? Again, that's another player I've been calling out. I know a lot of people, I say we got to lean on our senior players, but Sonny in the first half, when he comes up against these sides like the Tractor Boys and North Pole FC and them, man, I was saying it earlier today in Hotspur Cave stream. He likes playing against these teams because he knows Ben Godfrey was getting chefed up. He was getting the signature 1-2 step to the left-hand side, and he done it a few times. He broke their lines and he was killing them in the 1-to-1. Letting a 32-year-old Sonny do that to your back line, you know you're Ipswich. Like, you literally know you're Ipswich at that point. All right, but most importantly, I can't believe we've got 3 wins in a row. 3 wins in a row. I was hoping Dr. Tottenham wasn't going to strike today because, again, it was coming close. Almost a 2-2 game at one point. And then Maddison came on. Good little interlink play with him and Odeberg. Also, again, when the pressure was coming on in the 75th minute, he brought on 2 good subs. I said it. I literally put a message into one of my group chats and I said, I think it's time to make a substitution. I said potentially take Kulu off and put Sonny in the middle and take Tell off because I think Tell was getting marked out of the game. I've noticed one thing with our system. I've said it all season long, but we don't play for strikers. We really don't play for strikers. We left Tell so high up the pitch that he's away from all the play. So then when we do get him the ball, He's not strong enough to do the hold-up thing. He's got 2 centre-backs on him. He's getting bullied. He's getting ragdolled. And then when he is dropping in deep to pick up the ball, again, he's getting picked up by Phillips. He's getting picked up by a centre-back. So there's not really much space to manoeuvre and do much with it. So every time when he is trying to actually do something where he's looking good on the ball, it's always out in the wide areas. So I like to see him on the wing potentially in the next couple games, but it wasn't a terrible cameo from him. I just feel like the way that we played today didn't suit what we needed from Tel up top. But when he did make those subs, Odobert, instant impact into the game. I feel like he stretched the game. When you get a player like that who's really comfortable with the ball at his feet, as well as he can take the ball and drag it forward when you need someone to slow the game down, he helped us out. And in that goal that we got built up for Jed Spence, man, like Digger D doing his thing, finally got a goal in the Premier League. He got a goal against Coventry early in the season, but getting a goal in the Premier League after all these performances he's been having was just great to see. I was glad that he managed to get that one. And then, boy, I know I said it just then before. I expected to see Kulu get taken off. That was more to manage his minutes because I feel like he's been playing a lot of football. And I've said we got a big game against Manchester City, and I want him to be fully fit for that one. But, boy, signature Kulu finish, you know. Signature cutting off the left. That we've seen him do that so many times off that right hand side, cutting onto his left foot, posting in, and that's what I just need to see more of from him. He's just been cooking up all season, the best attacking midfielder in the league right now. No one can tell me anything. No one can tell me. I've been telling man about Kulu from 2-3 years ago. I said, you can't chat to him. That's a real star boy. Just because he looks old, don't get it twisted. This is a young old man. He reminds me of Ericsson when he first came in. He's just putting in the work, goals and assists all over the pitch. I didn't think that he had a great performance today. I actually don't think he had a great performance. But that goal in particular, it's an important thing because with Spurs, even at 3-1 up, I can't lie, I was not confident. I was still thinking, hey, let me not start messaging the group chats going mad because if Ipswich get another goal here, it could get techie. It could get techie, but look, the 3 points, we done our business today. We done our job. I think in the Premier League table, let's check where it takes us. Let's check where this moves us into the Premier League table because I feel like we're still in 12th because I'm pretty sure a few of the other teams above us picked up points. I know Brighton won. Brentford won, and so yeah, they won last night. So we're on 33 points, still 4 points behind Brentford, 6 points behind Villa, who now sit in 10th due to Brighton getting their win away from home at Southampton. And Crystal Palace did get a win. They won 2-0 away from home at Everton. Let me just double check that. I'm sorry, at Fulham. Everton drew 2-2 with Manchester United, which leaves them a point ahead of Manchester United, but us now 3 points ahead of Manchester United. But one thing that is crazy that not a lot of people are going to believe is Spurs are still the second highest goal scorers in the Premier League. You heard that right. The second highest goal scorers in the Premier League. So when I said the Spurs have the best attack in the league at the start of the season, or one of them, maybe I wasn't wrong. But people, look, make sure you show some love. As you can see, we're on the road to 2K. Yeah, make sure you tap the subscribe button, tap a like on the video, and to stay up to date with all the new videos that are coming out, clips and lives. I'm trying to do the consistent thing, trying to stay live every day, trying to put up a video every day. So if you want to stay into tune with all of that, make sure you tap the post notification bell. But Spurs 4, Ipswich 1. The revenge was done. Come on, you Spurs.